Today is game 2. Again, it's Bird and Jordan, two great stars of the NBA.
No one could limit the power and the glory of Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is back, and there are no limits to his playing time.
This is the opportunity to play against Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics.
I don't give a damn who you are, and he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
Very strong inside game. Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, Bill Walton, Larry Bird.
That was the best team. We didn't know what to expect.
Man, this is showtime.
Jordan with a fake shot. Misses again. Here's Michael Jordan. Basket will be good. And Jordan with 40 points.
Oh, boy.
63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Everyone thought they already knew how this would end. But inside that arena, a 23-year-old Michael Jordan was about to turn the entire basketball world upside down, with Larry Bird watching.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years, and he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
Months earlier, in their first real clash during Jordan's rookie year, Bird had dropped 31 points and 13 rebounds on the Bulls. Jordan responded with 34, but Boston won by 12. Bird called Jordan a great player, but the dynasty aura stayed intact.
Nobody like him. Point blank. I never seen nobody play like he plays. And you can include all of them.
But then came Jordan's hook. He kept coming back stronger.
Jordan gets the step on Day.
MJ was back for revenge in 1986. And what happened next is still the most disrespectful thing ever dropped on the Boston Garden. On paper, it was going to be an easy win for Boston. I mean, the 80s was the Bird era. He ruled the NBA like a king. He had won 3 straight MVPs in 1984, 1985, and 1986. The Celtics just finished a 67-win season, one of the best in franchise history. Alongside Bird, their roster was unreal with the likes of Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, and Bill Walton coming off the bench. Boston was a basketball machine, and Bird was leading the line, averaging 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Not to take anything away from Chicago, but they weren't exactly top of the radar when it came to Eastern powerhouses. Led by a second-year Michael Jordan, they had a fairly decent squad, but they were barely hanging on. They had won only 30 games that season. MJ had broken his foot in October 1985 and missed 64 games, playing only 18 in the regular season. Still, in those few games, he averaged 22 points and showed flashes of something special. In his rookie year, he had already averaged 28 points per game. Everyone knew the kid was good, but against the Celtics, Bird, in Boston Garden, the Bulls were the 8th seed, facing a dynasty in full swing. The Bulls went 7-11 with him playing those final 18 games. Boston, on the other hand, had only lost 15 games all year and led the East. The playoff matchup was a mismatch. Game 1 on April 18, 1986, at the Garden went to Boston 123-104. Jordan exploded for 49 points on 18 for 36 shooting. But the Celtics defense swarmed the rest of Chicago. Bird scored 30, McHale had 27 points and 10 rebounds, Parrish 23 points and also 10 rebounds, and Dennis Johnson added 26 points on the night. The Bulls shot poorly outside of Jordan, with Orlando Woolridge the only player on the Bulls team to score above 20 points. Everyone in the Boston camp crowd smelled a sweep. After Game 1, MJ told reporters that only one man couldn't beat the Boston Celtics.
The question is, can one man beat the Lakers, or do you need a more diversified attack today?
Well, we're playing the Boston Celtics, Pat, but
I think it's going to be more of a five-man game, and we really have to play a complete basketball game. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
Actually, if there's one man who could keep the entire Boston roster on their toes, it was him.
I remember game 2. I'd played golf with Michael the day before.
And Michael and Danny are giving it to each other back and forth.
I took a few bucks off of Michael that day, and we're talking trash to each other. That might have been a mistake.
Michael says, hey, tell your boy DJ I got something for him tomorrow.
The Garden buzzed for Game 2 on April 20th with over 14,000 fans packed at the Boston Garden. And over 14,000 fans witnessed that you don't embarrass Michael Jeffrey Jordan twice. Game 2 started with MJ locked in. He sliced through Boston's defense like he was playing in another dimension. Every touch came with a swarm. DJ on his hip, McHale sliding from the baseline, Bill Walton's arms stretched across the paint, Ainge rotating off screens, Parrish waiting on the weak side, and even Bird stepping in when Jordan drove baseline. The Celtics played a layered, collapsing wall around him, but it didn't matter. Jordan faced double teams, but still, he hit jumpers over hands, spun through traffic, and flipped in floaters that had no business going in.
The jumper anyway. 6 on the shot clock, so there's a 3-second differential.
The Bulls came out strong, up 33-25 after the first quarter. Jordan wasn't even going crazy yet. He had a quieter second quarter and went into halftime with 23 points. Chicago led 58-51. In the third, the Bulls pushed the lead back into double digits, and the Celtics started switching up how they guarded MJ. Johnson was basically glued to him, face guarding him without even looking at the ball. The bigs were shading his way too, trying to make his life harder.
10 points in this period for Ainge, and what a great shot, and a basket and a foul.
I remember laughing in the middle of the game because Walton was cursing me out because he had to guard Jordan on a few occasions.
Jordan isolated one-on-one. They come around. Basket, no. And Bill Walton is fouled out of the ball game, I believe.
Still, the Bulls held a 91-88 lead going into the fourth, and Jordan was already sitting at 36 points. Then came the Celtics push when Bird hit a 3 early in the quarter to take the lead.
Bird, 1 second on the clock, hits a three-pointer.
With about 7 minutes left of regulation time, things got dicey for Chicago. When John Paxson had a drive blocked, and Boston did what Boston always did. They turned defense into a fast break. They threw ahead to Ainge for an easy layup and a 104-100 lead. Still, Jordan wasn't done. Late in the game, he got McHale isolated, blew past him, and threw down a baseline slam, bringing the Bulls back within 1 with about 3 minutes to go. That came right after he'd blocked a Parrish drive. Then, a short jumper gave him 50 points and the Bulls a 1-point lead with just over 2 minutes left. Boston took the lead back 116-114 with under 30 seconds left. Bird missed a jumper, Parrish grabbed the board, but Jordan stripped it loose. Chicago got the ball with 6 seconds left. Paxson inbounded to Jordan in the backcourt, and he pulled up from behind the arc for his first three-point attempt all game and missed. But McHale got called for the foul way out near the line.
Kevin McHale can't believe it. Kevin McHale has been called for the foul on Michael Jordan.
After the chaos, Jordan calmly hit both free throws. That gave him 54 points and sent the game to overtime, tied at 116.
The Celtics in Boston. Players with 5. Celtics control. Long range, Jordan hits it this close. 3 on the shot clock. Jordan, basket, good, and a foul. And a big basket for the Chicago Bulls. Dennis Johnson has fouled out of the ball game, and Jerry Seasting has come in.
In the first overtime, the Bulls went up 125-123 after a Corzine tip-in. But Ainge came right back with a crafty left-handed scoop to tie it.
Ties it with 12 seconds left.
Jordan had a chance to win it at the buzzer from the elbow, but it rimmed out.
2 seconds to go, and the Celtics call it. Ainge will inbound. Bird has it. 1 second to go. If it counts, it's over.
Second overtime, still tied at 125. The Celtics started trapping Jordan early, and he missed his first few shots. He had 59 at this point, but of course, MJ wasn't done. He hit a jumper over Ainge to tie Elgin Baylor's 61-point record, then a tough drive past McHale and over Parrish to hit 63 and tie the game at 131.
And you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
Michael Jordan. No one has ever scored more points in a single playoff game in NBA history.
That was Jordan's last bucket. It wasn't even Bird or McHale who ended up being the hero that night for Boston. It was Jerry C. Sting, the 6'1" guard, barely getting any playoff minutes in his 6-year career at that time. C. Sting came through big time, hitting 4 of his 5 shots, including a clutch 18-footer from the top of the key with just 51 seconds left in double overtime. That bucket put the Celtics up 133-131, and they never looked back. Bird hit Parrish on a pick and roll for another bucket, and suddenly the Celtics were up 4, which was their biggest lead of the entire game.
Looking inbound, Woolridge.
Woolridge airballed a 3 at the buzzer, and that was it. Boston survived.
Victory for the Boston Celtics to take a 2-0 lead over Chicago in their best of 5.
MJ finished the night 22 of 41 from the field, 19 of 21 from the line for 63 points in total. Still the highest single game total in NBA playoff history. Jordan played 53 of the 58 minutes. Almost all of Jordan's offense against the Celtics came off the dribble. He was in total attack mode. Most of the night, he was guarded by DJ and All-Star Ainge, and still dropped 42 of his 63 points on them. Over the course of the game, he got shots up against 7 different defenders, 5 of whom are now Hall of Famers. Jordan took 41 shots in total, and nearly every one was contested. Only 3 came without a hand in his face. He scored 54 points in regulation, then added 5 more in the first overtime and 4 in the second. Not a single one of those 41 shots was a three-pointer. Jordan wasn't just scoring, though. He also led the team with 6 assists. It was just a legendary performance from start to finish. But the Celtics pulled it in double overtime. But there was no celebration, just pure relief. The Celtics had leaned on every ounce of their star power just to hang on. Bird poured in 36 points on 14 of 27 shooting, grabbed 12 rebounds, and dished 8 assists, including passes that set up McHale inside for 27 points and 15 rebounds on 10 of 22 from the field. All in all, 6 Celtics players recorded double figures, including Ainge, DJ, Parrish, and Walton. In contrast, only 2 Bulls players, aside from MJ, got double digits: Woolridge and Charles Oakley. That Boston lineup, stacked with Hall of Famers, combined for 135 points. But even with all that, Boston barely survived. However, the biggest story was that the defending champions, owners of a 67-15 regular season record, needed everything they had to outlast one player. Bird later said it was the toughest game he ever played as Jordan took them to the brink. He later said it was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
It was an incredible playoff performance. I've never seen it before, and I had never seen it after. That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. It was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Bird wasn't one to be easily rattled. He could talk trash and had played against many notable opponents. But the reaction after facing MJ came from a place of disbelief. He had just watched a 23-year-old Jordan score 63 points in one of the most dreaded arenas, and that single performance changed the way he looked at the young guard. Boston went on to sweep Chicago 3-0 and later beat the Houston Rockets 4-2 in the finals to win the 1986 championship. Bird averaged 24 points, over 9 rebounds, and 9 assists in that series, claiming his 3rd title in 5 years. That night was the turning point for MJ. Before the series, the 23-year-old guard from North Carolina was seen mostly as a rising star with a bad team, and his performance made everyone notice. It was only a matter of time from then that the kid from Chicago was going to take over the league.
Stolen by Jordan. Michael Jordan takes it coast to coast.
The following season, he won his first scoring title, averaging over 37 points per game. From there, his rise never slowed. Jordan won scoring titles in 7 consecutive seasons until his first retirement in 1993. He collected 5 MVP awards and 6 NBA championships. That night in '86 may not have meant much in the course of the Bulls season, but MJ's individual exploits laid the foundation of his legendary career.